Alright, your hour's up. Here's our bread. If you peel this off carefully, you can reuse it in a minute. There we go. It should have doubled in size. Usually I let mine go a little bit longer than an hour and it'll get up level with the bowl, but I have things I want to do today, so you're going to punch your dough down now. I like to put a little flour on the top of my hand to keep the dough from sticking there. And then you're going to punch down in the center of it and you'll start hearing the gases release, and that's why you're kind of doing this. There's a big bubble. Punch down and then just start folding it over into the center and get it off the sides of the bowl. And then put it onto your mat or your counter. We're going to knead it just a little bit to get all those gas bubbles out. You don't want a lot of flour where you're working because you've already got enough in there. And just start doing what you did. It should be really easy to work with because of all that stuff. Just give it a couple of turns. It's kind of stiff. All the air is out. Alright. That's it. And then we're going to tear it in half. Try to keep it even. This recipe makes 2 loaves because I'm just not smart enough to break the recipe apart. And besides, when you make 2 loaves, if you don't have family, you can give one away because everybody loves this bread. So you break it in half. We're just going to knead it a little bit more. You don't want to overwork it. And then just kind of grab it and fold it under and get it in the shape of whatever pan you're using. And try to keep the mass distributed evenly. Otherwise you'll get a loaf of bread that's huge on one end and tiny on the other. And I always end up with one loaf bigger than the other because I can't separate it good. My eyes are bigger. Another loaf. This is going to be a huge loaf. And fold it under, shape it. Alright. And then, oh, that's going to be huge. Then grease your loaf pans or whatever you're going to use. I'm not going to show you how to do that, but you should know how to spray. You should know how to spray your pans. And then, and they go just like that. And then you can cover them with that same saran wrap. Doesn't need to be tight, you can do it loosely. And then I go ahead and put this in the oven for a half an hour. So I will see you in a half an hour.